So the YCS is over, and the only question I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are gonna ask is, "Where's the ban list?" And I think we should be getting a ban list soon, in my opinion. With that said, let's talk about the market watch. Let's talk about a lot of cards. By the way, a lot of cards were given to me by Graceful Charity. A person who watched my videos. Thank you, Graceful Charity. If you have any cards you want me to go look over and talk about, please comment them below. I probably will. But he gave me a lot of great cards, and to talk about, I have in this video. But one of the cards I want to talk about right now is Effect Villa Ultimate Rare. I talked about Effect Villa Ultimate Rare a while ago, and I got a lot of shit for it. Like, a lot of people just lost their shit on me for it. They're like, "Oh, Effect Villa Ultimate Rare, that card's garbage. Bad hand shots are bad." And when you look at it, it was $28 for first edition near mint. I don't know why I know that price, but unlimited near mint is $33. First edition unlimited lightly played. Actually, no. Let's go to first editions. Page 2. First edition lightly played is $48. First edition near mint is $55. So this card went from $28 to $55 fucking dollars. Let's just realize that is a fucking nutty fucking price change. And the reason why it went so high is because one, it's ultra rare, and Konami doesn't make those anymore in the main decks. Two, because Effect Villa is stretching farther away, so old OTs that are even kind of viable are starting to increase in price, or nostalgic ones as well. And we're seeing Effect Villa jump in price. Obviously, it's a hand trap, and we're in hand trap format, so it's going to maintain a high price. And I'll tell you right now, I bought 3 when they were 28s. A lot of people laughed at me, and I just recently sold all 3 of them for $55 each online. So you can make money. It's a magical thing. The reason why I sold Effect Villa is I think Konami will have a way to beat out hand traps. But yeah, no, Effect Villa was a pretty good buy. Up next, World Chalice in general. Someone hit me up on Facebook about this and talking about World Chalice. Goes, V, what's going on with World Chalice? Why is it? What's going on with the prices? Is that an indication of anything? And yes, besides Ningarusu, which was a little under $10, and now it's over $10. In fact, let's hit World Chalice again. Come on, slow down. Okay, it's still like $10, a little over $10 for World Chalice. It's increasing because of Link Kariba. Looking at the other World Chalice cards, which when it came out was all bought out, was all high prices. We were talking like $17, $20 for like World Chalice Ultra Rares. Looking at it now, they're like $2 each for Lee. Guard Dragons $1.30, and the rest of them are just dirt cheap. World Chalice is very easy to buy, and I still think it's a good deck. I think it's a great deck. It's very combo based and combo oriented. I think what holds World Chalice back is the hand traps, but I do think that can also go away with, once again, Konami doing something to modify hand traps in this game, because they're becoming more and more a problem for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players. And I think World Chalice is a very good deck that nobody's looking at right now. I'm gonna do a video on deck course, and this is definitely a deck course I'm gonna be talking about. It's very cheap right now. El Shaddai Annoyed Talis has been bought out evidently, or in the process of being bought out. You got Unlimited right here for $10. First edition name it around the same price. Like I said, it's in the process of being bought out. The market price was $6. It jumped up in market price. Looking at its max price, it's gonna be $22, $23. But going back again, it's like I said, it's in the process of being bought out. So Annoyed Talis spiking up in value. By the way, this card for the longest while was like $3. So yeah. Looking up next, we also have Shoto Winda. This is the one from Deuce Alliance. And this one right here, Unlimited Mint's about a little over almost $8. First edition Mint's also almost hitting $8. It's moved up a bit in price. It was $6.22 and it's jumped up in price because Shadows, Banlist, Meta, here they come. Shadow Fusion also about $8, which was $4. Near almost the end of the last Banlist we had was about $4 card. I bought mine for $4s, and now we're looking at right here, and they're about $8 each at least for Shadow Fusions. And to be honest with you, it shows if we get one construct, this card's gonna be seeing $15. So if you haven't bought it yet, you might want to consider it if you think construct will be coming back to one, which I do as well. Next up, I know my shit's loading slow. Oh god, okay, here we go. Next up is Unending Nightmare. Spider-Man price had a $9 market price. By the way, for one point, this was another $4 card. Very inexpensive, very cheap. And now looking at it right now, guys, Unlimited's are $11. First editions are about $15 for first edition versions of Unending Nightmare. That's insane. That's crazy. This card, I think that's the most this card has hit in price point. I could be wrong though. I think it's about 15. And I think Unending Nightmare is going to continue increasing in price. This card is fucking amazing. It was amazing when it released, but we also had a lot of other crazy stuff going around like Cosmic Cyclone. But being the fact that Cosmic Cyclone got reprinted and nobody cares about those kind of cards, I think Unending Nightmare might continue increasing. Currently, right now, it's $15. That's from a $9 market price. That's a pretty big buyout. Up next, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, $63. It was $80-something, and now it's starting to come back down in price, and that's the reason why is because they were limited OTS pack versions of these. Now we're seeing more get hit in the market. That's why it's going in value. The Secret Rare Crossroads actually was $25. Now that's starting to go low in value for unlimited, but still going low in value. Looking at the other versions though, other versions of Ghost Ogre, the 20 Megatin fucking Super Rare is $12. $12 for a Megatin Super Rare, which is insane. I think that's a crazy price for Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, and it's a price evidently. So yeah, guys, I think Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is still a good card. I don't think it's that good. In fact, I think this card's gonna go lower in value, and the reason why is because I think out of all the hand traps, this might be the weakest, arguably the weakest hand trap that's seen meta play. And I think it's still a good card, but I don't think it's at $12. No, it ain't $12 good. It's good, but it ain't that good. Hero's Ultimate Rare is also in the process of what looks to be either a failed buyout or buyout still continuing process. It's $9 in the market price. We're seeing very little on the market though, because you got moderated plates for about 15s, you got lightly plates for about 20s, unlimited near mints about 22, and first near mint is $26 for Ulti Hero Lives. I talked about this card a while ago and how this card always somehow, if heroes do anything, a Hero Lives gets bought out. And this card was not long ago. This card was I think like $4, $6 I think when I was talking about it. And I said heroes do anything and they're going to do something eventually in the future. This is going to get bought out. Hopefully you guys have your playset. I bought mine when they were like I think 4 or 5. So I have them still in one of my binders. Going up next, we got Colossal Fighter Ultimate Rare. I was talking about this card. Someone hit me about this card when it was going to do the buyout. I just bought one for myself because I want it for my collection. It's $9 and now it's currently about $12 for a lightly played, and $13. And a lot of people are saying this is a botched buyout, and I'm gonna disagree with that. Now looking at it, now getting all the information, because the card went from its original market price of $9, and now the new price is $12. And there's, you know, you got what, 1, 2, 5, 9, 12, 13 here. It's not many that are really left around if you really think about it. And looking at other places, there's not many left around. But with that said, I don't think this card's gonna see any meta play whatsoever. I think this card ultimately would be a collector's kind of card that people just get and hold in their binder because it's an Ultimate Rare Colossal Fighter, which is the only, I think, the highest rarity. I could be wrong. Maybe it got Secret Rare. I'm too lazy to look. Next, Cybertron Dragon Ultimate Rare is $10.40. You see a price over here, and then looking at it. Just looking at lightly played, it's starting at $28 just for lightly played. Near mint, we're hitting $50, and the reason why is because it's a new set that kind of sort of possibly resembles Cybers, and if Cybers getting support, people are looking at Cybertron Dragon to be played. I don't think it matters. I think this is more collector's Ultimate Rare, but people trying to see this card as a card that can be played in the future, as well as other cards, by the way. Overlord Future Ultimate Rare would be the card I would be considering if I was you guys. But looking at it, I think you might have missed the boat a little bit. You're looking at 15 for unlimiteds. Was there any near mint to this card for which called near mint lightning plays about 20s, so it's not crazy not crazy on the price. It's a really good card. It's a card that doesn't see play because, let's be honest with you, Dark Machine type shit fusions, you know what I'm trying to say. But I still think it's a good card, guys. And I think the card that it's $20 for a first edition version of this card, lightly played, which is the recommended version I say for you to get. I think everyone should have one of these, but it's up to you. Another card is Power Bond Ultimate Rare. Another card which, look at this price trend. What? $70, and looking right here, how can okay, $70, and so I guess someone listed it for $60, and the price went no and died. Unlimited near mint is about $78. Especially lightly played is pretty good but 60 price is pretty insane. This card obviously just got bought out. Yet another view in a card that is bought out because of speculation, because of people looking at the new Cyber set coming out soon. And I think this is a great card, but no, not $60 great. Not even fucking $40 great. These cards for the longest while at Power Bond I think was going for, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, 12s I think for OTs, first edition light plate. I could be wrong though, but I bought mine. Wow, god man. Blech. Okay, Machine Duplication is another card that everybody's starting to get rid of because of Spirals. Everyone's getting rid of this card because of Spirals. It's cards getting thrown in the market's getting flooded. But if you're looking at Machine, if that is a speculation, Machine Duplication is a speculation that nobody's looking at. You got a market price of $15. You can see right here it's starting to go down in price trends. Looking at, besides the damaged ones, you got, well, moderated played. 1 second. Let's go. This page sucks. Okay. First edition lightly played is $10, which is not a bad price for a card that's still at 3. That I think, in my opinion, is still a very good card. That could be viable in the meta. It's $10 for a card with a market price of 15, which obviously shows you the card price went down by $5, which is a third of the card's price. If machines are any sort of viable, there's a chance one could be one that could be viable. That machine duplication can hit. Up next, let's talk about Instant Fusion, which is holding the same goddamn price. And I think Instant Fusion, the reason why it's holding the same price is because the Link Karibo is not TCG used yet. It's not out and available TCG. But I think eventually Link Karibo will be available. And if it is, you have to ask yourself, will Instant Fusion be good? Because once again, Instant Fusion doesn't restrict into Link Karibo, YuGiOh all day long, plays for days. And I think that's a great play. I think a lot of YuGiOh players are scared because of the Banlist, because this card might be getting hit in the Banlist. If this card does not get hit in the Banlist, I think we'll see Link Karibo see play. I think this card price actually might go up in value. Up next, by the way, it's going to be a pretty long market watch, so sit back. Up next, Wiseman Childs actually went down in value. It looks like it said it went up here in price, in the price trends. Unlimited is less than $2 for Unlimited near mint. When we go into First Edition, it's $3. Now, this card used to be like 4 to 5. It's down by 3, and this is an amazing card. In Link format, why is nobody talking and looking at this card for Links? I think in Link format, this card might see play, and I think this is a very good sleeper card that people aren't talking about. It's basically, if you have no monsters, it's a monster reborn, your opponent's monsters. Now, you can't tribute it, you can't synchro, but, you can still link with it. You can still fucking exceed with it. You can still do things. And if they have a link, take their link monster and use that monster as a platform for making more link monsters. And I think, once again, this is a great card that a lot of people are looking at. DeLorean King Tiger of the Ice Barrier is a dual terminal card from Dual Terminal 2, which is $6, which is dirt cheap. People are looking at other Mermails and all that stuff, and it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's very good. But $6 for a Dual Terminal 2 DeLorean, it's a pretty good price, guys. In fact, there's a couple of them over here, and I recommend, if you don't have one, you might want to consider picking this card up, because this card has a good chance of being bought out. This is a very good chance of being bought out. Crystal Wing Single Dragon is also dirt cheap. It's about $4 here for the Battles of Legends, $5 for Lightly Played, 1 for Shining Victories. I think everyone should have one Crystal Beast Synchro Dragon, because this card might be seen viability and play within our meta. Why would it be seen that? Because this fucking card, Winch Ice Bell, which is now at $10. Look at the market price, you see it go up in value. This card dropped as low as $6, and we're seeing just unlimited Lightly Plates for almost $10. First edition Lightly Played for about $10. I really do think Winch Ice Bell is starting to hit near its uptrend price, because people are starting to play less kaijus. Since people playing less kaijus, you can have a Crystal Wing Single Dragon on the field that will actually last long. And I think Winch Ice Bell is increasing. I think this card's not being looked at. I think this is both two good cards that players might be seeing in the meta in our future. Up next, Evil Storm Silent Knight. Now, the Legacy of Valiant is slowly dropping down. We got $8 for Evil Storm Silent Knight. We know in the OCG this is legal in the OCG. So looking here in TCG, there's a good chance that this card can come in the TCG. And if it can, you can have your Mega Pack one, which is like $3 for a Secret Rare, which is pretty good actually. You have your Battle Legends, which is under $1. You have your original printing one if you want. If you're like me and you want to get an original printing one, you want to get a first edition Lightly Played, right here for $8. This guy got 4 of them. You just need one. Formula Synchron. Now people are looking at the TD monster. That's a Synchro Tuner, and there's a lot of other Synchro Tuners. And here's another good Synchro Tuner, Formula Synchron. Looking at the other versions, and there's tons of them. There's the Ultra Rare from Dual Saga, which is very nice, by the way. I love the Ultra Rare from Dual Saga. There's the and then when you go into it, you got the Secret Rare, which is about $7, $8. You know what? In my opinion, and I could be wrong, I like the Ultra from Dual Saga. But the money one is this one right here, guys, and it's starting to go up in value. And I don't think nobody's really looking at Formula Synchron increase in value. In fact, look right here, impressions. I didn't even know it was going green, but right here, impressions going green. It was the market price was $5. Looking right here, Lightly Played, it's at $7. This card is making moves on the market, and I just want to point it out for you guys, and I want you guys to check it out, because this is a card that's making moves, and you might want to consider picking this card up. Also, can plants make this? Anyway, Cosmic Blazer Dragon only came out in Dual Saga. It's a great card. It can easily be made with the newer cards coming out, guys. It's $1.50. Now there's a ton of pages left of these, and there's a ton of these on the market, guys. But still, $1.50 for Cosmic Blazer Dragon. It's a card you might want to consider getting if you do not have. If you have, you demand. But if not, for $1, it's probably in the dollar binder. Go pick it up. It's cheap and it's really good. Legendary Dragon and White, and for that instance, Legendary Magician and Dark are 2 collector's cards that are dirt cheap right now. And these are guaranteed collector's cards. Collectors love these cards. These cards were going for like 20s when they first came out. Looking at it right now, it's $8 for Legendary Dragon and White. For the Magician variant, for near mint, it's $7. And in this instance, you want near mint, you want to sleeve these, you want these nice and clean, and you want to put in your binder. Get a bunch of these. Collectors love these cards. And as we move away from World Superstars, as we keep moving away, I think these cards will increase in value due to the fact that you can't just get them anywhere else. And the rarity is prismatic rare, which is something that's only exclusive in World Superstars, which is a gorgeous rarity. I wish Konami did more of this. But looking at it, guys, this is pretty nice. And I'm dead serious. This is good collector trade bait. Collectors will eat this shit alive. Dark Burning Magic only came out on Legendary Decks 2, which is secret rare. There's about 28 of them left. Excuse me 1 second. It tanked in price value, and I'm not sure if you know this, but if you control Dark Magician, Dark Magician Girl, basically wipe your opponent's board out. Quick play. So you make Dark Magician, your opponent's creating a board, and you flip this card, and then you whip your deck on the table, and he, by law, has to at least put the tip of his tongue to the tip of your deck. By law. There's about 3 pages of these available, guys. This is a card, like I said, only came out in Legendary Decks 2. I would highly recommend you getting a play set. Up next, Cosmos. I know I talked about the other deck core that was World Challenge, but let's look at Cosmos for a second. Cosmos is starting to go back down in value. And you have to ask yourself, there's a lot, what cards in Cosmos do I want to get? Well, besides all of them, there's certain cards you obviously want to get. Tin King was $10 before it went up recently. And now it's $7. That's a really good card to get. This card was $20 at one point, but it was always a $10 to $11, and now it's actually breaking under $10 mark for near mints. Another great card to get. Obviously, Destroys is the MVP. This card's gonna go down to $4, depending on the ban. If we get a ban on Destroys coming off the ban, so 2 to 3, hands off, boys and girls. This card's going up and fucking crazy in the ban list. If it skips the ban list, it's gonna hit $4, and that's a great time to buy. Do you want to buy now? It's up to you. Do you want to invest in a card that's $8 right now that can hit higher prices if it comes off the ban list? That's your choice. But this card's fucking nuts. This card laughs at the meta currently right now if we have 3 of these. Eclipser is $7, which is a little overpriced. It should be like $6. Cosmomark Lace hitting back down to a $4 mark. Strawman, all this stuff. Another card, Cosmotown from Astro Pack 8. This card's under $1. It's about $1 right here. Unlimited name it, $1. And I think this is another great card. You got the shit version, you got the original print, which is nice too, but Astro Pack 8 Cosmotown is the one you want to get. So when everyone wants, there's 36 pricing available. It's look at the price trend. It's just going, yeah. There's about 4 pages of this card, so I mean, there's a lot of these available, but I still think having a Super Rare Cosmotown is a good idea because they might most likely go up in value if Destroyer comes off the ban list, and it's cheap right now. Now, I love talking about full force virus. I love my virus cards because they have a history of just going, oh, normal. Sees meta play, fucking crazy prices. But deck devastation for virus is even that much more interesting because it's the ultimate rare from Flaming Eternity. That's how much more important it is to me as a YuGiOh investor. Unlimited Light Play is about like $20. But when you look at first edition Molly, when you got first edition Lightly Played, which I can't find evidently, right here, $25. Okay, first edition Mint is about $34. So it's $34 to $25 mark. That's about $9 difference. You always obviously want to get Lightly Played. I have a play set of Lightly Played first edition deck DVDs, and I think that's something that you might want to consider if you want to invest long term. It's a safe YuGiOh investment. Up next, Inferni Barrier. This card spiked high in value, and I'm not talking about the Megaton one, which is like 10 cents. I'm talking about the Secret Rare. This card had a huge spike in the past, and it's went back down, and that's just randomly. Looking at my price, $6.79. Looking at it though, unlimited limit $6 for the unlimited. Gross though. You always want to buy your first editions Inferni Barriers. You always. This is non-negotiable. This part, if it was this card, what's it go up? This card probably hit from like maybe like $10, $12. First editions are gonna hit like 30s easily. And this is the $8 right here. And then when you look at the Lightly Played, same thing, $8. You got your other, unlimited limits about $8, and you got other Lightly Played for roughly around $8 mark. You always want to go for that. I think Inferni Barrier at 3 Secret Rare First Edition from Shining Darkness is a good idea. Looking at both versions, it only came out Shining Darkness and 2012 Collector Tin. So even though there's a lot of Collector Tins, because they're cracked crazily, there's not many Secret Rares. Up next, Venice Emptiness. Insert if it comes with a ban list price change. Because if it comes with a ban list, its price is going to go fucking apeshit. It's going to go insane in value, and a lot of these are going to start being bought out. I don't care if it's 35, 80, or 96. These will all be bought out if it comes off the ban list, even to 1, let alone 2 or 3. Fight First, okay. Fight for Daredevil only came out in Dimensional Guardians. Fight for Reborn only came out in Dimensional Guardians. and Frightful Kraken only came out in Fusion Enforcers. If Frightful Patchwork comes out, these are the 3 cards you want to look at. I'll say it again. You got Daredevil, you got Reborn, and you got Frightful Kraken. These 3 cards will spike crazy if we get Patchwork. So with that said, guys, you might want to consider picking them up. They're relatively cheap right now. This card's about $5. This card is $4. And yeah, this card also is $4. These are dirt cheap prices for cards that most likely will go up in value. Astrograph Sorcerer. Yeah, you're gonna want to get this card, and the reason why it's going up because it's about $4 all across the board. And the reason why it's going up is because pendulums, new pendulum stuff. I don't want anyone to go into it. Pendulums, you need Astrograph. Yeah, I think that's the best way to say it. It's a really good card, and I think if you want to look into play pendulums in the future, you're gonna want to get this card for $4 because it's slowly we're seeing number. I mean, this guy got 40. Let me refresh the page. This was, I think, yesterday. I think I got this price. Yeah, now he's up to 35. About 5 of them bought, and a couple of there's 20 over here, sitting about 40. I don't know, man. There's 2 big walls, but if pendulums become meta, tier 1 meta, those walls will easily be broken. All right, Chaos Emperor Dragon comes off the ban list. Yada yada. Japan has one. Mommy and Daddy, he has one. Can I get one? Chaos Emperor Dragon Ultimate Rare will probably be the one that will go up in value. There's talking about Relations 2, which is very nice. You also have your Secret Rare, which I love the Secret Rare. I love the Secret Rare more than the Ulti. I have both. The Secret Rare position, beautiful. But Ulti Chaos Emperor Dragon, you're looking at about, let's click on it, check it out. For Unlimited, $30 market price for Unlimited, we're talking $30. Okay, cool. Any first editions? Does it come first edition? I thought it did. Okay. Evidently, there's no first editions, but first edition right here for an OT, and I know the one I have is first edition. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, no price point, so that's pretty interesting to see. Okay, Sea Monster Theseus. Before you fucking laugh, let's just not forget this is the most powerful monster of 2017. Okay, I think Konami fucked up by saying this, by overhyping this card. But with that said, I think Konami knows this, and I think Konami's going to try to make this card relevant. I think Konami's going to try to shoehorn this card into relevance, and if they do, we might see Sea Monster Theseus actually see meta play because Konami's forcing this card into being a meta play card. I think that's what would happen. I think Konami looks stupid, and I think Konami wants to fix that error and say, I meant 2018. And I think Sea Monster Theseus would be a great candidate. With that said, guys, the card's under $1. It's very cheap. A Cosmic Magician was $8. Now it's like $12 for Unlimited. First edition's hitting in near 13s. Lulz. I said the best card when it was $8, and now it's up to like 12, 13s. I only own one. I just want to bought one for myself. I really wish I bought a ton of these. I would have made a nice money, but whatever. Anyway, there's 17 prices on here. Circuit Break wasn't really pulled as much. There's about 3 pages worth, so it's plenty of nice amount. But I see a lot of 1s and 3s, and you got a 5 over here for about 13s roughly as well for Unlimited. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty good card. Up next, Love Eater. I hate this card. This card needs to be banned. I think Konami will ban this card. But with that said, I think you need to have Level Eaters. Luckily for you guys, it's been reprinted as fuck. Besides the Super and Dual Terminal 5, which is still holding pretty high value, the other variants are under $1. They come on a lot of starter decks, duels packs, all this bullshit. So you can easily get the structure decks. I won't say stars, there'll be one guy in there. We meant structure? Sure. You need to have a play set. I don't care if it's in comments or not. I would rather you have it in comments because I think these cards are gonna get hit. I don't want to see people losing money. Link Rebo. Link Rebo is about $35, $36 now, roughly market price says. Limited name it's about $35 for Link Rebo. Its price is holding in price trends, and people are just waiting for this card to see meta. It's that simple. Now, are there any walls? 6, another 6. Not many walls. This used to be. Oh, here we go. We got a wall for 10, which is about 40. Another $45 wall, $45 wall, $55 and a $56 wall. So the cards are gonna hit about $40 if it comes meta, hopefully soon. And if we get a ban list that doesn't really demolish this card, I don't think this card will be demolished. I think this card will see meta play the minute it starts seeing playability in this game. And if it does, I think it will easily hit $40. Polyzius, Secret Rare. You're looking at it. It's first edition Monty played, light played. It's still about $12 for this card. I said it's gonna be about $10, and I think the reason why it's starting to increase in price is because Dark Illusions is being more and more hard to put. If you see my other video about YuGiOh boxes, the Dark Illusions box is like $100, so nobody's fucking buying those boxes. You can't buy the boxes anymore through Konami. Packs are getting more rare to find, and I think Palizais actually might increase in value. Now the Megaton one, the Secret Rare one. Megaton's been $3 forever, but I think Secret Rare Palizais is value. Regeki, Retro Pack 1, $100 for a monitor plate. Lightning plate is about $150. Near mint's almost near $200. That's stupid. It's ultra rare, which is, you know, woo, ultra rare. Clicking on and looking at Regeki, you know, it's mostly super rare. We have a secret rare, another secret rare, even gold rare Regeki is like, well, that actually is increasing. They're all increasing in price. There used to be 20s for Regekis, but looking at it, they're actually going a little over 20s on the, besides, oh, this one's for damage price, but they're going over 20. But do not get the fucking, sell this Dark Beginning, not the Dark Beginning one, I'm sorry, which is also ultra rare. Lols, there it is. That's what I was looking for. The ultra Dark Beginning one is ultra rare, and for Dark Beginning 1, it's $38 for an ultra rare, near mint. Okay, the reason why the ultra rare is worth money is because it's Retro Pack 1. Realistically, the ulti Regeki is the money one. It will guarantee be the money one, and I recommend you get this one than that one. Because that one has 2 ultra rares. This is an ulti rare, and there's only 1 ulti rare Regeki. That's what you want. Tri-Infecting Virus is another card that might become a Banlist. Japan has it. Why can't we, mommy, daddy? Alright, up next, Performance Vow Monkey Board. I think it'd be cool if this card came with the balance. I think this card was to come with the balance. I don't think it would be about a $1, $2 price. I think for OTS, I mean, we're not even looking at this one. This one ain't worth shit. But looking at the OTS pack monkey board, I think it'll be hitting about at least $8. At least $8. And looking at it right now, there's not many on the market. You can see right here a recent jump because people also thought this out. Market price was about $1. Looking at it, it's about $350, and this guy's $8. This guy's $75 for $350. So Phantasm Gaming is holding the trend. But I think if this card was to come off the balance, I think this will easily go to $8. No, $75 will either be bought out, or Phantasm Gaming will up the price, which will be a smart thing to do. And $8 is a minimum price. Potter Iris, I'm gonna tell you right now, if it comes with the balance, Japan has it. Why can't we have it, mommy, daddy? I'm going OT. Fuck DR Revelations. Fuck Champion Pack. Screw all these other versions. I'm going OT because that's where the money's at. And Elemental Stratos. Now, people are really looking at the Shonen Jump Ultra Rare, but not a lot of people are looking at the Dual Terminal 3-1. You want to get the Dual Terminal 3-1. If you want to get Stratos, and if it does come off the balance, it won't do nothing, by the way, but people will get excited and will buy the crap out of Stratos. And the one that will go up in value will be this one, the Dual Terminal 6-1, which is about $7 to $8 for this one. And I think this is the value one you want to go check out and you want to pick up. Anyway, guys, that's my market watch. I appreciate you guys watching it. I'm sorry if I went a little bit too much. You know, I went too crazy with it. I just had a lot of great cards. Thank you, Chris Chatty, for showing me all these great, a majority of these great cards. I appreciate it. If you have any cards you want me to look at, please once again comment below. Guys, hit the like button. If you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's your boy vctrfs. Got my videos, and that's my 2 cents. You guys have a great fucking day.